In a California courtroom, Monica Sementilli sat quietly at the defense table. She didn't look panicked. She didn't look broken. In fact, many people watching the trial noticed something unsettling about her expression. While prosecutors described a carefully planned murder driven by betrayal and greed, Monica appeared strangely calm, almost emotionally detached from the horror being discussed around her. To the public, it was difficult to understand. How could a woman who had spent more than 20 years beside her husband, a woman welcomed into his family and trusted completely, become the architect of his death? That question would haunt the courtroom for weeks. Because this case was never just about an affair. It was about manipulation, deception, and the terrifying reality that sometimes the most dangerous people are the ones closest to us. Fabio Sementilli was not born into fame or wealth. Long before celebrities knew his name, he was simply a hardworking young man from Toronto trying to build a future. He dropped out of high school and opened a small salon with his sister Mela. In the beginning, business was slow. Empty chairs, unpaid bills, endless stress. But Fabio refused to quit. Over the years, his talent and kindness earned him a loyal reputation. Clients trusted him not only because he was skilled, but because he genuinely cared about people. Eventually, major celebrities requested him personally. His work transformed him into one of the most respected hairstylists in the beauty industry. Yet, according to friends and family, Fabio's greatest pride was never his career. It was his family. People close to him described him as warm, generous, and deeply trusting. He loved Monica completely, maybe too completely. And that makes what happened next even more heartbreaking. Just one day before his murder, Fabio posted a positive message online about gratitude, hard work, and optimism. While he was publicly celebrating life, prosecutors later argued that Monica was privately preparing for his death. It was a contrast almost impossible to ignore. To outsiders, Monica and Fabio appeared successful and stable. Beautiful home, financial security, 2 daughters, the perfect American dream. But according to witnesses, cracks had already started forming beneath the surface. One of the most important witnesses was Deborah Obad, a close family friend who began noticing subtle changes in Monica after she joined a gym and racquetball club in Westlake. The changes were small at first. Monica became increasingly distant. She spent more time away from home. She suddenly seemed highly invested in her appearance whenever she went to the gym. Deborah sensed something was wrong long before anyone else did. She even warned Fabio. She told him to pay attention to the people Monica had started surrounding herself with. But Fabio dismissed the concerns. After more than 20 years together, he trusted his wife completely. That trust would ultimately cost him his life. At the center of the affair was Robert Baker, a fitness coach Monica met at the gym. Their relationship quickly evolved from flirtation into obsession. Investigators later discovered thousands of calls and messages exchanged between them over several years. But Monica allegedly did far more than simply fall in love with another man. Prosecutors argued that she became the mastermind behind a calculated murder plot. The plan wasn't just to kill Fabio, it was to erase suspicion. The crime scene was staged to look like a robbery gone wrong. The DVR security system was removed. Rooms were ransacked. Fabio's Porsche was stolen to make the murder appear random. But the staging was sloppy. Detectives immediately noticed that expensive valuables were untouched. Fabio's Rolex still remained on his wrist. The family safe had not been opened. Only selected parts of the house had been disturbed. Then came one of the cruelest details in the entire case. Investigators believed Monica intentionally arranged events so that her own daughter would be the first person to discover Fabio's body lying in a pool of blood. That horrifying possibility changed how many people viewed her forever. As the investigation continued, technology quietly became one of the prosecution's strongest witnesses. Detectives uncovered evidence involving an app called IDMSS Lite, connected to the home surveillance system. Prosecutors argued Monica may have been remotely watching the murder unfold in real time from the parking lot of a Target store. Security footage showed Monica calmly shopping while Fabio was being attacked at home. But phone data told a different story. At the exact time of the murder, Monica's phone connected to the home Wi-Fi system and consumed unusually large amounts of data. Prosecutors believed she was live streaming the attack through the family's security cameras to ensure the plan was carried out successfully. Then, investigators uncovered another disturbing detail. Robert Baker's phone had previously connected automatically to the Sementilli home Wi-Fi network around the same period Monica upgraded the DVR security system. To prosecutors, it suggested coordination and planning that went back much further than Monica claimed. And despite attempts to delete evidence, digital records continued exposing the truth. Messages recovered from Viber and WhatsApp revealed years of secret communication between Monica and Baker. Investigators believed the deleted conversations contained evidence of the affair and discussions related to the murder plan. Technology had become the silent witness Monica could not control. But the final collapse came during trial. Austin Christopher, Baker's longtime friend and accomplice, agreed to testify after accepting a plea deal. His testimony shocked the courtroom. Christopher revealed that Monica had allegedly texted Baker when Fabio was home alone. He also described a failed murder attempt the night before the killing, on January 22, 2017. According to Christopher, the original plan was abandoned because there were too many witnesses nearby. Fabio had unknowingly survived one murder attempt, only to be killed the very next day. Christopher's testimony painted a devastating picture of coordination between Monica and Baker. This was no crime of passion. Prosecutors argued it was organized, deliberate, and planned. Then came the emotional statements from Fabio's family. His sister Mela spoke directly about the pain and betrayal that destroyed their family. Her words cut through the courtroom with raw anger. She described Monica not as a grieving widow, but as someone capable of manipulating everyone around her while secretly helping orchestrate murder. For many observers, it was one of the most emotional moments of the entire trial. Finally, after days of deliberation, the jury returned with its verdict: guilty. Monica Sementilli was convicted of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. She was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. In the end, this case destroyed far more than one life. 2 daughters lost both parents in different ways. Fabio's legacy became permanently tied to betrayal and violence. A family that once looked perfect was shattered forever. And perhaps the most chilling lesson of all is this: no matter how carefully someone hides behind lies, technology, manipulation, or appearances, the truth has a way of surviving. Eventually, justice catches up.